If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it. That doesn't mean that every wild notion you come up with is going to be genius, but if there is something that you feel is good, something you want to do, something that means something to you, try to do it. Because I think you can only do your best work if you're doing what you want to do, and if you're doing it the way you think it should be done.
You know, there are American heroes who don't like this idea. Neil Armstrong, Gene Cernan have both testified against commercial spaceflight and the way that you're developing it, and I wonder what you think of that.
I was very sad to see that because those guys are,
Now is the time to take risk. As you get older, your obligations increase. So I would encourage you to take risks now. Do something bold. You won't regret it.
Part of the reason I look like I do, like I'm, a Union soldier from the 1860s. Part of the reason I have these mutton chops that I get hundreds of comments a day telling me about how awful they think it looks. It's because I think it's funny. People think it's weird, yeah, but when you think about it, it doesn't actually matter. It's one of those things where like you're at the gym, and you're scared of what people are going to think of you, and then God forbid somebody looks at you for like 1 second more than you're used to, and you're like, oh no, I bet he's making fun of me in his head. And wake up call, he's not. Most of the time, the people you see in public they're not even processing information. You're gonna let what someone who doesn't even know how to use their turn signal thinks affect how you live your life? No. When you're faced with doing something that seems daunting, all it takes when you're doing something like that is for you to be brave for like 1 second. All you need is a second of bravery, and then the rest takes care of itself.
When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today?